my next door neighbor. He was trying to call me a liar and a thief. I didn't know what the fuck was happening because I've barely been sleeping since my wife got flipped upside down by a swing dancer at a wedding. He must have flipped my wife 8 times. When you can't sleep and you see that thing, you're not just like right away, that's a pig with a mask. You're like, that's gonna kill me. That's real. That lives with us on Earth. I thought I was gonna get eaten. Think you're gonna get eaten and your first thought is, great, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. You're relieved you don't have to go to work because you thought you were gonna get eaten? What the fuck is this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us? The most consequential day of my life because now I know I don't like my work. There's nothing I thought it should be and everything I was worried it would become because for 50 seconds I thought there was monsters on the world.
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another Yo Joe Jerk Toy Review. I'm your host, Randall Graves. And today, we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra EEL. Alright, let's take a look at this box. Over here we got a nice little render of the Cobra EEL. Looks like he's standing on a submarine of some sort. Got some crazy monster action back there. Got a nice render right here of the character. Up here we get a nice little render of his accessories and everything that's included. On this side of the package we get a nice little render, number 81. On this side of the package we get the new QR code and the tiniest little battle stat you'll never be able to see. On the top of the box, your standard G.I. Joe Classified logo. On the back of the package, we get a nice little render of the character and all of his included accessories. Up here, we get a look at his breathing tank with the Cobra EEL logo on there. Down here, we get his sonar armband. Over here, battle stats you can read. More legal shit. On the bottom of the box, we get your plastic-free garbage, more legal mush, and a barcode. Alright, let's get this open. Cut! Pop! I'm gonna try to snake charm it out. Come out, motherfucker. Come out, motherfucker. I release thee! Let's take a look at him real quick. Alright, and we got the footlocker, the same shit as we always get. Cobra symbol. Cobra EEL, number 81. La 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 la. Alright, let's get this shit open. Looks like we get one fruit snack bag. Prepare for launch. Alright, we're checking to make sure that this fruit snack bag is sealed so I can give it to Spin-a-Rooney. Shake it up a little bit, loosen that shit up in there, and Spin-a-Rooney, Spin-a-Rooney. Rip, tear. Blew that one. All right, let's take a look at this figure. Let's take a look at the head sculpt. And right off the bat, he's just supposed to look like any ordinary trooper, so his mask looks good to me. The photo reel came out good. You can see that the eyes don't look goofy. They're in there real nice. He's got little sculpted lines throughout the mask. Down here, it looks like somewhere to connect his rebreather. On the back, more of that detail just goes around the back. Down at the legs, we're basically getting complete reuse of Torpedo. His feet just move down real well like torpedoes. Up here on the legs, same deal, just Torpedo reuse. Over here, we get a nice little knife holder. Nice sculpted detail all the way around. Over here, we got a nice little buckle. And all the way back around with some more sculpted detail down there. Up here on the top of the thigh, we got swivel. He does feature drop-down hips like all G.I. Joes. That's working just fine. Up here on the waist, just like Torpedo, this is an overlay. It's like a little diaper. It's got nice sculpted detail and paint. He's got little pouches there and there. Some more around the side. To the back, he's got a big dumpy Bobo ass because he's wearing a diaper. Over here on the side, more pockets. At the waist, he's on a dumbbell joint, so he's got lots of swivel. Nice diaphragm cut, goes back and forth, no problem. On the chest, we got a nice Cobra symbol. This is just Torpedo with a different overlay up here. But basically, this guy is like 90% Torpedo. They just did a really good job of painting it. Up here at the shoulders, we got another overlay with nice little detail in there. Over here, we get that nice little paint. Around the back, we just see more of that that little armor cover and straps down here. Up on the shoulder, we get that butterfly joint with a lot of range. Up here, we get a shoulder swivel, but it's completely restricted by that plate over here. It's got nice double jointed arms down here. He's got his little sonar device on his arm. The wrists go up and down. Same thing with the left arm, pretty much the same exact thing, except for down here, he's got a different kind of gauntlet. And all in all, for a troop builder, this guy's pretty solid. I don't see any QC issues at all. I mean, not having the shoulder swivel's kind of weird, but whatever. All right, and let's take a look at some of the accessories he comes with. We're gonna look at the knife, and same deal. This is the same exact knife that comes with Torpedo. I mean, here you go. Besides the paint being a little different, they're the same exact thing. Over here, we got his harpoon gun. I'm sorry to tell you that this is just from Torpedo. And here they are side to side. This one's Torpedo's, this one is for the eel. And unfortunately, it's made out of the same gummy plastic, so these weapons are just totally gooey. Next up, we have his fins. I hate to sound like a broken record, but they're the same exact ones that come with Torpedo. They even painted the Torpedo ones. You get nothing on the eel. Sculpted really well, not much of a difference. And there's a look at the bottom. You get a nice little hole through the bottom, so if you want to put him on a stand with his blip blops on, you're good to go. All right, and let's look at the breather tank. Oh my god, it's reuse again. They reused everything from Torpedo. Now down here, this is an extra new piece. For Torpedo's backpack, he just had a little clip and they just glued this over the clip. Here's a nice look at the eel logo. Very nice, I like that. The red matches the figure perfectly. Down here, we get a little bit of that Mars technology. It looks like it's just like a little underwater jet molded to the back real nice. All right, let's take a look at this helmet. And the helmet looks really, really good. You can see the rebreather on the front like the original figure. Same thing, he's got a little light at the top with nice gold paint, and we got some black paint in there. Over here on the side, we got his little radio device. That also has tons of detail in it. Like, look at those teeny weeny little buttons. We get more nice little details like rivets, and we get some more paint. And I'll just stick my finger in there so you could see that the actual faceplate is translucent. That is just really awesome that they did that. I wish they did that for Torpedo, but whatever. All right, we're gonna put the accessories on this guy. First up, we're gonna throw that helmet on there. And it just goes over like that. And we're gonna try to line the eyes up. And that just looks so fucking cool. Look at that fucking shit. They need to do translucent fucking things all the time, because this just looks out of control good. All right, next up, we're gonna throw the backpack in. And what I recommend is pulling this down so both holes line up there and just slide that in like that. And it fits in really good. Now you just take your little extra tubes and just plug them into the holes right here. And here. And there you go. His whole breathing apparatus is hooked up. Next up, we're gonna do his little swimming blip blops. And they just pour it in. You just look for the right and the left. Get that sucker on the back, no problem. We get the other one in there, no problem. And here he is with the knife. Looks good, fits in his hand, no problem. Down here on the leg, it ports in, no problem. And here he is with the spear gun. Fits in his hands, no problem, because it's made out of ooey gooey plastic. And here he is fully equipped, and I gotta say, I just love the themed characters. Like when they're underwater, or they're like Arctic, or they're like astronauts. I just love the theme stuff. And even though this guy is like 90% reuse, I'm very pleased with him, especially with this helmet and the translucent visor. Like, that's fucking awesome. They nailed this. And for size comparison, we have him with Torpedo and the Arctic Crimson Bat. Here we have him with Major Blood and Beachhead. Here we have Snow Job and Big Ben. Here we got the Cobra Island Officer and the Range Viper. And here we have a kit bashed Baroness on the brand new Avengers Black Widow body. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, I think he's a perfect complement to Torpedo. exactly looks like the vintage one, pretty much as good as you're gonna get with reuse. The helmet itself is a fucking achievement like no other. To get that translucent look and also be able to see the figure's eyes through there, just fucking amazing. So would I recommend it? Hells yeah. Would I army build it? Not my thing. But all in all, very good figure. And that's all I got this week, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.